Hello children, Numbers, Class 4, Subject Mathematics, Chapter 2, and this is the part 1. So what will we learn in this video? So recall what we have learnt earlier class on numbers and the basic operations. So what do you mean by basic operations? It is nothing but addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Okay, so we shall recall all these things in today's class. So can you imagine your day-to-day life without these? So what is this? So these are the numbers, right? Starting from 1 to 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So can you determine the size of this group? So how do you determine the size of this group? How? By counting. Right, children? So now, operations with numbers. Most common operations with numbers are addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Right? You have already studied all these things in your lower class. So now, first let's look at the addition. Okay? So here is one example. Here you have got 2 balls plus 1 ball. It is nothing but the addends, and whatever the answer we will get is the sum. Okay? So addition is nothing but counting the total of 2 or more numbers. Okay? So you have to add everything. You have to count everything so that you get the sum. Okay? Sum in the sense addition. Please remember this, children. Sum means addition. Difference in the sense subtraction. So you have to remember all these terms. Okay? So the other name for addition is sum. Okay? So here we have got 2 balls in the first addend. Therefore 2 plus you have got 1 ball in the second addend. Therefore it is 1. So 2 plus 1 is equal to how much? It is 3. So 3 is the sum. Is it clear, children? So next, coming to the subtraction. So what do you mean by subtraction? So it is nothing but the process of removing numbers from another. Okay? So here you have got few balloons, that is 5 minus 2 is equals to whatever you get is the difference. Okay? So the difference of 5 and 2 is 3. Therefore, 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. And next comes the multiplication. Okay? So what do we mean by multiplication? It is the repeated addition of same number many times. Okay? So you can add. So in order to make it easy, we use the term called as multiplication. Okay? So if a bowl contains 5 apples, so how many apples are there in 8 bowls? So you can add, definitely. If you repeatedly add, you will get the answer. But what happens if you do multiplication? It is easier to find out. Okay? So we have the choice of adding 8 fives or multiplying. 8 into 5 is 40. Therefore, multiplication is very important. So to do such problems fast, we learn multiplication tables. Is it clear, children? So either you can add, that is 5 plus 5 plus 5. How many times you have to add? You have to add 8 times because they are asking about the 8 bowls. Right? Therefore, it is easy to multiply than to add. Therefore, 8 fives is 40. Next comes the division. So what do you mean by division? It is an operation of splitting numbers into equal parts. So suppose you are having 12 chocolates and there are 3 friends. Okay? So you are having how many chocolates? 12 chocolates. and you have got 3 friends. How can you divide it equally among those 3 friends? Yes, it is like this. That is 12 divided by 3 is 4. So, each friend gets 4 chocolates. Did you get it, children? Yes or no? So, division is very important in order to find out the value among when you share it. Okay, so how much is the value? Like here in this example, so 12 chocolates is shared among 3 friends equally. Therefore, they get 4 chocolates each. Next, division is inverse operation of multiplication. Okay, so in multiplication, the 2 factors are known, but the product is missing. Okay, here in this example, 6 into 4. So what are 6 fours are? It is 24. Right? So in division, we know the product and we know the one factor, but the other factor is missing. Okay, so here, see here, 6 into 4 is 24. So whereas in division, we know 24 and we know 6. So 24 divided by 6 is how much? So it is nothing but 4. Is it clear, children? So here 24 is called as dividend and 6 is called divisor. And the unknown number 4 is called the quotient. So what did we study in today's class? We have studied about addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So here are few questions which you have to answer. Okay, so I have given 2 questions for each operation. So 2 addition problem, 2 subtraction, 2 multiplication and 2 division problems. Okay, so please pause the video and write down all the questions and solve it in your classwork. Okay, so I hope you have understood the basic operations. So we'll continue in next class. Thank you, children.